Good morning, class. So today we are looking at chapter 14, lesson 4. We are classifying angles. Angles can be measured in a more precise way than turns. The unit used to measure an angle is called a degree. Okay, so here is the symbol for a degree. A circle is made up of 360 degrees. Okay, so here is a full circle so this is my horizontal ray, my first ray. From here to here, okay, this is my first and second ray. It made a full turn, so it's 360 degrees. An angle that turns through 1/360th of a circle is called a 1-degree angle. That means that 360 1-degree angles sharing the same endpoint make a circle. The angle below turns through 3 1-degree angles, so it measures 3 degrees. So just imagine, okay, so this is my first angle. From here to here, that's 1 degree. And then this is another 1-degree angle, and this is another 1-degree angle. So there are 3 1-degree angles. And then if you go from this first ray to the second ray, it's a total of 3 degrees. All right, example 1. David waits by the crosswalk sign on his way to school. The angle outlined on the sign turns through 50 1-degree angles. Find the measure of the angle. The angle turns through 50 1-degree angles. Okay, so just imagine like 50 1-degree angles. That means that 50 1-degree angles sharing the same endpoint make the angle. So the angle has a measure of what? Okay, so from here to here would be 50 degrees. All right, so let's look at example 2. Oh, before we do that, let's look at the key concept. Angles can be classified as right, acute, or obtuse. Key concept, types of angles. A right angle measures exactly 90 degrees. This symbol means right angle. Okay, so it makes a square corner. An acute, before I go over the rest of these, now, based on what we learned yesterday, this is classified as what type of turn? Is this a quarter turn, half turn, or full turn? Okay, think about that. Right, so this is a quarter turn. Okay, because it makes a right angle. Right, an acute angle measures greater than 0 degrees and less than 90 degrees. And an obtuse angle measures greater than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. And 180 degrees would be a half turn. Okay, so if you remember from yesterday, when I have a straight line like this, okay, this is 180 degrees and it's a half turn. Okay, so this would be, if it's not a straight line, okay, then it's less than 180 degrees, okay, because a straight line is 180 degrees. All right, example 2. Classify the angle as right, acute, or obtuse. Okay, so this one has a right angle symbol, so it is a right angle, exactly 90 degrees. Example 3. Classify the angle as right, acute, or obtuse. Okay, go ahead and think about this one. So the angle is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180. So it is an obtuse angle. All right, guided practice. Let's see. I think these are pretty simple. Okay. These, for numbers, let's see. Do you have to draw anything here today? No, actually numbers 9 and 10, you do have to draw. Okay, so the ones that tell you to draw, I will not have you submit those answers on the Google form. You can just do that on your own paper. Okay, but let's go over numbers 3 and 4. It says, write the measure of the angle in degrees and as a fraction of a full turn. Okay, so each of these questions, you would need 2 responses. Okay, so first, the degrees. So from here to here, how many degrees did the ray rotate? Okay, it's a straight line, so that would be 180 degrees. And it's called a what type of turn? Is it a quarter turn, half turn, or full turn? Okay, pause and think about that. I kind of have the answer here. So it's a half turn, right? So go ahead and do this one on your own. Let's see. Yeah, so these are pretty simple. Okay, let's go over number 13. 15. The timer is set to 30 minutes. Through how many degrees will the dial have turned when the timer goes off? What fraction of a full turn is shown by the angle? Okay, so let's pretend there is a dot here. Let me grab a pen actually. So here is the dot. Here is my first ray. Here is my second ray. Okay, so I'm going to draw the arrow so you can see from here to here what type of, what fraction of a turn did my arrow, did this show? Is it a quarter turn, half turn, or a full turn? Okay, and then how many degrees would this be? Okay, degrees of the angle would this be? Number 16, yeah, you're just, classifying this angle. Is it an obtuse angle, right angle, or acute angle? Number 17 is kind of hard to do on Google Forms, so I'm going to do this with you. It says, draw 3 angles that satisfy the clues below. The first angle is a right angle. So get a piece of paper and draw a right angle. You can pause the video. Okay, so I'm going to draw it right here. Okay. The second angle turns through 1 more degree angles than the first angle. Okay, so the second angle can have different answers. So here's my first angle, right? So I'm going to actually move this. Oops. Let me just show you. So it has to be greater than 90 degrees, right? So I can make it like here, for example. Okay. And then the third angle turns through less 1 degree angles than the first angle. So again, here's my first angle as a point of reference, and you're going to make it turn less. Okay. So it has to be less than 90 degrees. So I'm going to maybe draw like this. Okay. All right, so classify the second and third angles as acute, right, or obtuse. So this is called what? Right, acute, or obtuse? It is greater than 90, so this would be obtuse. And this third angle, is it acute, right, or obtuse? It is less than 90 degrees, so it is an acute angle. All right, I hope this helps.